We're going to start things off with you tonight. No school tomorrow or Thursday for students at Sequoia High School. This after two school resource officers and a nurse were exposed to fentanyl. Now, a 17-year-old student was arrested in connection to that incident. A lot of concerned parents out there calling our newsroom and sending us messages on social media trying to figure out what was going on today. So we went searching for answers. WAT 6 on your side reporter Jordan Brown spent the afternoon in Monroe County and heard from parents, students, and neighbors.
Horrifying is the word students here at Sequoia High School used to describe the school day today. Two SROs and a school nurse were all taken to the hospital after being exposed to fentanyl. And parents here say they weren't told a thing.
I mean, a phone call would have been nice. You know, they send out phone calls telling us the bus don't run, you know, the school's going to be out. They could have sent out a recorded message saying, you know, hey, this is what's going on in the school today. We just want to make you aware. If you want to come pick up your child, you can, you know, something.
Instead, social media and text messages from their children is how parents say they found out the school was on lockdown due to fentanyl exposure.
I got a text message from my son saying, Mom, there's something bad going on at school, come get me.
Both of our SRO officers left the school on stretchers. It was horrifying to go to school where you have to go to get an education and you're scared to even go to school anymore.
Drugs in school is enough to worry parents, but they say it's the lack of communication that has them frustrated.
My son has said a few times this year, at least 4, that, you know, a kid has OD'd, you know, and I ask, you know, have they said anything to you? Like, we don't get a phone call, we don't, you know, we don't hear anything.
Nobody's telling us anything. We haven't heard, we're finding out from Facebook. So, and students, I mean, students have been coming home and telling parents, and then the stories are going over Facebook, and it's just ridiculous. We can't get anybody to tell us anything.
Students say this isn't the first time something like this has happened. It's a problem they say stems back months, even years.
People just passing out in the hallways, everybody getting locked in their classrooms, teachers running out of the classes to deal with it, ambulances, first responders. It makes me not want to go to school. I'm on the brink of truancy because I don't want to go to school.
Word has gotten out to the rest of the community, and neighbors who live near the school are concerned.
I mean, I don't want to see him around the stuff. And from what I understand, just a touch of fentanyl can kill you. And a grown adult, just imagine what it could do to a kid, you know? I mean, it's scary stuff.
As parents and students seek more information, they're planning the next steps. And how is your son feeling?
I mean, he's just, he has already asked me to homeschool.
Today was my last day. I want to walk across Sequoia stage. I've been there for the past 4 years, but this was it for me.
And as we continue to learn more about what exactly happened here today and what's been going on the past few months, students I talked to say they're afraid to come back, and parents say they want their kids out. In Monroe County, Jordan Brown, WATE 6 on your side.
Jordan, thank you. You know, after today, some changes are coming to Sequoia High School. In a statement from the Monroe County Director of Schools, she says, in part, quote, moving forward, we will work hard to take steps to curb any drug issues in our schools, including the use of random drug dog searches, both inside our schools and all around our school grounds. We are already working with local law enforcement to move ahead with that plan, and parents and students should expect to see those drug dogs at our schools on a frequent basis in the coming weeks and months. And just to put this into perspective, the Federal Drug Enforcement Agency says 2 milligrams of fentanyl, the white powder seen here, can cause a deadly overdose. And as you can see, it's not even enough to cover the date on a penny.